Welcome to the podcast,
Who wants to
everybody.
start?
Episode 2. Episode 2.
Yeah.
We're past the test. We're going into Danger Zone. We're going to talk about Danger Zone here in a little bit, what that means.
What's it mean, Steve?
Yeah, tell us what it means.
It means we just experienced one of the best movies I've seen in probably 10 years.
When I fucking tell you, my cock was hard. From the first guitar riff to the very last fucking scene.
It's like somebody put Viagra in my icy.
I mean, come on, guys.
Never thought Kenny Loggins would get me hard.
Kenny fucking Loggins, baby.
It never stopped throughout the whole movie. I was like, I checked my pulse twice because I was like, I felt like
There's
I
almost no downtime
right.
in the movie. Like
I felt like I took pre-workout. I was like, holy
If
shit!
you guys can't tell, we just saw the new Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dare I say, they made that movie like you were in an airplane. You're always high, but there's times when you're really high.
Could you imagine watching that like in 3D or some shit?
You know, in the dog fights, you're at fucking
Yeah,
10
40X.
G's, baby.
You get all that wind blowing at you.
I think the biggest thing, the hype was obviously there for the movie, but like I didn't expect it to be like nobody did. All of us.
I don't think the hype was there, actually.
No.
I didn't hear. There was no talk about it.
I didn't want to dive in and do extra research and then have bloopers and stuff like that. I didn't want to see that.
Good, Mike?
I didn't want to see spoilers.
Speaking of flying high.
Yeah. I didn't want to see spoilers. I didn't want to see any of that. I wanted to expect nothing at all.
By the way, rest in peace, Iceman.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a
Spoiler
fuck.
alert. I'll
Go
put it
see
on
the
here.
movie on opening night. Fucking normal
Like
person.
Brian said it right.
Rest in peace, Goose.
Rest
in peace.
Val
Rest in peace, Goose. He
Val
dies.
Kilmer
He
did
dies.
not
He
age
died
well.
in the 90s.
Goose dies.
No.
First of all, a little bit about the movie. Do y'all remember
They fly airplanes.
when this was supposed to be originally released?
2 years ago, I think.
It was during COVID.
Yeah.
It was like
Right.
beginning of 2020. And then COVID obviously happened, and then they went through the phase in like 2021 of everything being released straight to streaming.
And he wasn't having it.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise said, "Fuck you. Don't stream this. This needs to be seen in theaters." And I see why.
Yes.
That
I read
was-
an article.
We did not see it on a big enough screen.
We did not. We got like IMAX screen for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just read an article where he walked in to like a production meeting and fired everybody.
Yeah.
The Chainsmokers were supposed to do the album. He was like, "Nah, you're fired. Fuck out of here."
Well, fuck. I mean, Lady
So they got
Gaga
Lady Gaga,
and
yeah.
Hans Zimmer, the Chainsmokers. I
Yeah,
mean, let's be real.
So the first Top Gun movie got a 57 on Rotten Tomatoes, and this one got a 97.
Let's go clockwise real quick. Just since we're talking about it, Brian, you go first, obviously. About just 3 things you loved about it,
Okay.
and maybe a couple things you didn't like about it, but 3 things you really loved about it, and then 2 words to explain.
I have nothing for that second.
So I like that they brought back Jennifer Connelly.
Yes.
I like that, per usual, you were kind of late getting down. And then
I was right beside you.
Yeah, but you got up and got a drink and then came back, and you missed the opening guitar riff, I think. I don't remember.
All right, listen.
And then
No, I'll give him credit. He sat down just in time.
Well, I was already there. I had to get 4 different trips to concessions to get because I had a beer and I had to go get icy and stuff. But
I
go
also
ahead,
like
Brian,
the fact that they brought back the Ghost of Iceman, and it was like Obi-Wan, or the Ghost of Goose, and it was like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah,
Oh, a good part of the movie.
that was a good one.
No, but it was a good movie.
Anything you didn't like
Need
about
for
it?
Speed. Need for Speed.
Anything you didn't
No,
like
I
about it?
really, there's
Nothing
nothing
you
I really didn't like about it.
What 2 words to explain them to a random person? Somebody come up to you, hey, 2 words to explain Top Gun, Maverick.
Top Gun.
There you go. Trinega, your turn.
So we're off to a roaring start here. For
Two words that explain Top Gun: fighter jets.
Tom Cruise.
I'm fucking
We can put a hyphen in there. It's okay.
It's one
Well,
word.
a couple things I liked about it, like we had talked about before we came on the air. It was non-stop.
For those of you,
Came
for
on
those
the
of
air.
you who are new listeners,
For those of you who don't know,
Long time
it was
listener, first time
It
caller,
was non-stop action, and
yeah, it was.
for sure.
and I'm really glad they kept to kind of like the old school rock and roll soundtrack. I thought that was badass. When I saw Hans Zimmer and Lady Gaga were gonna be, doing the soundtrack, there was one other person listed on there. I honestly can't remember who it was, but I thought it was gonna be very melodic and poppy. But the fact that they started off with Kenny Loggins, and they kept kind of that classic rock feel going throughout the whole movie. Love that. Speaking of music, one thing, if I had to say a negative thing, I'm really disappointed we didn't get any Righteous Brothers.
Yeah. Tell you what,
I wanted at least a reference.
I thought when he sat down to that piano, he was maybe going to play it or something.
Dude, I did too. I'm glad they did the Elvis song. Mm-hmm. Kept that reference in there. But when he's kind of sitting with Jennifer Connelly, he could have started humming the song or something. I wanted just the littlest reference, but I didn't get it. I also wanted a Need for Speed reference, but
the kid that
whatever.
was leaving with his parents on our way out, his mom was talking about it. He was like, his favorite part of the whole movie was the motorcycles.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, sweetie, you didn't like anything else but the motorcycle?" And Dad's like, "Yeah, I got my CRF at home. I bet he does like that."
That was a lot of unprotected helmet motorcycle riding.
Let's go, Trinega, 2 words on the movie.
Fucking badass.
There you go.
There we go.
I'm going to dive into this like Michael Phelps did weed in the Olympics.
He didn't do it at the Olympics. He did it
I
at University of South
was taken back. And I want to point out one thing. I don't know if y'all noticed this. The beginning of the movie, this one thing I loved. The beginning of the movie, the opening scene, the opening credits, just the print was the same exact print from the original Top Gun. That was pretty cool. I don't know if y'all realized that.
Oh, logo
Pretty much
work.
the same,
Right, the same opening, but
Yeah.
I don't. Like I said, it felt like I took pre-workout when I went to that movie, and I didn't.
Liar.
I was never in the Navy. I was an Army guy, but holy shit, I got to train with them several times, and I've seen an actual Raptor F-18 fly over. The sound it makes, the sheer force, you feel it like it's insane. And I think the really cool piece of that movie is they actually trained up. They actually put their bodies through the simulators and then actually filmed inside the actual cockpits, which is pretty badass for the actors and stuff. But
the flight scenes were ridiculous.
the flight scenes were ridiculous. Yeah, and
Ridiculous.
that's the thing. It's like G-force, hitting those G-forces and stuff like that. That's your body's not meant to do that. That's why you saw the guy pass out and stuff.
You
It's
saw
just-
their faces.
yeah
melt
and that's
back.
really cool. And I haven't really watched it behind the scenes deals, but that was really cool. And I really like they brought back the old stuff and the connection with Goose's son. That was badass. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little teary. I mean, it's emotions, man.
They
But,
paid $11,000 an hour to the Navy to let them use the planes.
2 words I want to say for the movie. No one asked me.
Sorry.
Suspenseful and sweaty.
Sweaty.
Just like we call the kids we play against Call of Duty how they're sweaty.
What
Those
part of it
fucking
was-
pilots were sweaty.
What was suspenseful?
The whole movie, like you didn't know who was going to get hit by one of the SAM, the surface air missiles. You never knew who was going to get hit by one of those. You just never knew what was going to happen.
It's an action movie.
Everybody, I don't want to do any crazy spoilers like people already said in the group here. So, but yeah.
I mean, we
suspenseful.
already pretty much spoiled the whole movie,
It-
but
whatever. It's
Go
not.
see it
It's
before
not
you
going to
watch
ruin the
this.
movie for you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what happens.
I don't want to explain
You know.
certain scenes, but it was definitely suspenseful. I mean, my hands were sweating. When you're watching them in the cockpit,
My hands were sweating.
my hands were sweating.
Palms are sweaty.
Sweaty palms.
Like I said, only negative thing, they hugged at the end. I was an Army guy. We shake hands. So, Mike,
I really was surprised how much I liked Miles Teller as Rooster.
Real quick, did he not look like
Yes.
Just like
Meg Ryan and
Yes.
I mean,
fuck, what's
Yes.
his name?
I don't remember. but
God.
yes. He looked
damn
like
it.
Goose's kid.
The guy from ER. We're gonna have to look this. Oh my god.
George Clooney.
McSteamy?
No, the guy who played Goose.
I don't know his name.
I don't know.
Oh,
I only know
all
him
right,
as Goose.
continue.
I've been
I'm
calling him
sorry,
Goose
I'll
for
look,
20
I'll look
years.
it up.
Anyway, yes, he looked like the child of
Yes,
Goose. He also
absolutely.
dressed like him, and the
Yeah.
way he
His whole swag,
mannerisms,
like
everything
everything.
was
It was. He did a phenomenal job, and I really liked, like Steve liked it, or I think it was Mike who said it, how they actually flew the planes, and all their faces they were making were real, and not like them acting. 'Cause they're-
The other thing I read was that all those scenes, there's an actual pilot in the front, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, because they won't allow you to touch buttons.
it was
in the
government
plane.
secrets
Right.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
that?
they could only
The planes.
be passengers, which I thought Tom Cruise especially. You could, if you notice, I noticed this, but I don't know. I was hyper focused to this movie for some reason. Maybe I was a little, but the other actors besides Tom Cruise really kind of got close ups on their faces.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise kind of got whole bodies. I think Tom Cruise really, he like really tried to copy the other pilots to where it actually looked like he was taking control of the sticks and flying the
Everything
planes. It
about
was ridiculous.
Like I said, sweaty.
Yeah, it was good.
Because I know there was like one, a couple parts where they obviously had to do green screen, and a couple parts where or most of the parts where they actually did fly, but you couldn't tell either way. A lot of movies nowadays you can kind of tell when they cut into CGI. There was none of that in this movie. It all looked 100% real the entire movie.
For sure. I forgot what else I liked about it.
I was just like, wow. Like I said, it was, I'm going balls deep because it was fucking good.
Big Mike, we didn't get your 2 words.
Yeah, 2 words, Mike. Can't use top, can't use gun, can't use
Yeah, I
sweaty.
already used them.
Yeah, can't copy us.
Well, I guess I'd have to go with I don't know. You took all the good ones.
Balls deep.
I'm not in the Army, Steve.
Lockheed Martin.
Huh?
Boeing jet. There's any other two words.
Oh, by the way, shout out Anthony Edwards, the guy who played Goose.
That's such a normal name.
Yeah.
He also was insanely good in ER. If y'all ever watched
he
that
was.
show,
I never watched the ER.
I watched it when I was
pretty
little.
good. If you like the medical stuff. Speaking of other content, what I was trying to think of this because this was definitely the best action movie I've seen
Yes.
in a long time.
For sure.
If y'all had to say, and I know we're kind of putting everybody on the spot here, if y'all could say, just your top 3 action movies.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I can do it right now, but go ahead, Brian.
I don't want to go first. Like,
Uh,
of all
uh,
time?
Well, not including Top Gun.
I mean, you could include.
I'm gonna go top 3 right now.
Go
You
ahead.
can include it. Go ahead, Steve.
Top 3 action. I'm gonna go Predator,
Okay.
Die Hard, Lethal Weapon. Those are my top 3. I'd watch those over and over again right now. If I'm sick or something at home, I watch that shit. And that's not just like Predator 1, Predator 2 was okay, but Predator
Well, I was
3,
gonna go
Alien versus
Die
Predator.
Hard, Lethal Weapon, and then I couldn't think of a third one.
The original
Couldn't-
Die
I
Hard
was
is
gonna say Jingle All the Way, but I wasn't sure.
Nakatomi Building, L.A. One of the
Jingle
best.
all the way. That's actually
Jingle all the way.
I was waiting for somebody to give me a response. on
the
it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie with
Arnold Schwarzenegger
fucking
and Sinbad?
Turbo Man.
Yeah, it's a great action movie.
I am Turbo Man.
No, but Die Hard.
Where's the
and Lethal
Turbo
Weapon are
Man?
good.
I've got a tie for 1. It's Fast and Furious 1 through 9.
I have never seen a Fast and Furious movie.
It's so good, man.
You
It's
haven't
so-
seen anything,
No,
Brian.
I haven't seen
That's
any-
it.
so
That's
good.
I don't
it.
watch.
and I don't
You don't
decision
watch
about
anything
family.
cool.
Number 2, Chronicles of Riddick.
Good movie.
Man,
I love that movie.
I mean
Forgot
not to go
about
see
that one.
movies as much.
And number
Vin
3
Diesel.
is Dark Knight.
Okay.
Great one. Okay, I would. So, I don't know if I could rank them, but a couple ones that come to mind. Independence Day has to be up there.
Fire
That's
ass
the-
movie.
like-
And the second one's good too.
That's top 5 for me.
Like the original, like when the alien blast
Yeah.
shoots down and blows up the city. That was unheard of. I don't know what year that movie came out, but I can remember sitting on the floor, crisscross applesauce as a kid, watching that shit in the living room, and my mind was fucking blown. And then Will Smith is in the desert and he punches the shit out of the alien, and I'm fucking hooked.
Welcome to Earth,
It's
bitch.
fucking prime Will Smith there.
Whatever.
Absolutely. So, another one that's a little more recent, I would say Ready Player One is definitely up
Yeah,
there.
there we go.
Definitely up there.
Oh, okay. Forgot about that one too.
Definitely up
Good call on
there.
Independence Day. That's still not top 3. It's like 4 or 5 for me.
I've got an honorable mention when you're done.
No, go ahead.
Armageddon.
You know what?
We're getting into some.
You took the
Top
words
tens
right
now.
out of my mouth.
I fucking love Armageddon, dude. I can watch that movie over and over again.
But we're
Dude.
talking also too.
Also,
That is probably-
common theme here: Bruckheimer.
Absolutely.
Jerry-
I mean,
Jerry
Jerry
Bruckheimer's a legend.
Bruckheimer is the.
what bad movies he made? Full show.
I mean, I'd have
It
to
depends
pull-
on what you
I'd
consider a
have to
bad
pull
movie. A
his
lot of people consider the
filmography.
Transformer
Like
movies ass.
fact check me on this. Didn't he do all the? Didn't he produce all the CSIs originally?
The first one. He did the very first
The
one.
first Miami.
No, the
Vegas?
very first one.
Vegas one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I couldn't think of a better action director producer.
He did Bad Boys. That's a great movie.
yeah, he did Bad
That
Boys
is
1
a
and
great.
2. Yeah.
Ba-
Forgot about Bad
Boys
Boys.
1 and 2. 3 was eh.
I like 3. I like how they tried
I liked it, but compared to 1 and 2,
Oh, yeah. I mean-
two.
Two
Ooh.
was really good.
You know, you bring that up. See, this is such a. I know I asked such a hard question.
You guys ever heard the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack?
Oh.
Tip your KJ. Tip your bartender.
I'm not going to do that, but y'all do it.
I got a list of top grossing action movies.
Top grossing?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you think
I
number
want
1
to
is?
hear
What do you
this.
think number
I know
1
what
is?
number one is. Number
whoa,
one
do
is
you-
obvious.
what do y'all think
No,
number
no,
one is?
Hang on. I think Armageddon. No.
No.
I think Die Hard.
No. Top money making action movies. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, they include comic book movies.
Oh, yeah. I didn't throw
It's got to
comic
be
book movies in
Endgame
there.
then,
It's
right?
Endgame. It's Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Makes
Where?
sense.
All right. Give Brian. Do this for me.
Hello.
Give me the top 5 starting at number 5, if you would.
Fast and Furious 7.
Yes.
It's number
Fire
5.
Yes. Jurassic World.
Which one is Jurassic?
Second new one.
The second new one?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one. That was good.
Infinity
new ones.
War. Avatar. And Endgame.
Avatar number 2.
Avatar made so much money, dude. When that came out, everyone went to see that
I mean,
movie.
if you want to
Dude,
look, if you want to, so
when Avatar came out, go ahead.
sorry,
I'm sorry.
in the top 10, 2 of them are Fast and Furious movies. 2 of them are Jurassic
Because they're
Park
good,
movies.
Brian.
One's Avatar, and the rest of them are.
What's the other Fast and Furious movie?
It's gotta be
10 is.
Oh,
Go
it's
ahead.
got to be 8.
I don't
the-
know.
what's
fate
the
of-
one after
the
Paul
fate of
Walker
the
dies?
Furious
That's
is
7?
what it is.
That's
That's 7.
Yeah,
right?
Okay,
seven.
so if that's
Fate of-
if that's the
I lose fucking track.
5.
After
5
4,
has to be one of
honest
them.
with
It's
you.
Fate of the Furious. What number? is that?
5.
They did
That's
too many.
5, yeah.
I'm sorry. I think they should have drawn it. I'm sorry.
Iron Man, Aquaman.
The storyline is
Captain
just
America.
But have you
Marvel.
seen one that you, Brian can't answer this because
I
he sucks.
like
But have you seen one that you haven't liked?
even everyone
Be
says
honest.
Tokyo Drift is ass. Love it.
Skyfall
Love
is
Tokyo
17.
Drift.
Love Tokyo Drift.
Skyfall is 17.
Even the weird one where they're
Transformers, all the
where they figure
Transformers.
out Letty's alive and they're like on the cartel shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
they're all
Um,
good.
that
What's his
one-
name?
they all-
The Rock, Hobbs. You know, Hobbs.
the spinoffs are good.
But the Hobbs, yeah, like Red Notice with
Shaw and
with
Hobbs?
the- yeah,
Shaw and Hobbs is
with
good.
Red
Or
Notice.
Hobbs and Shaw,
A
whatever.
lot of people didn't catch on to that. I'm like, it's a part of the Fast and Furious Sega. That's all it is.
I want them to bring back
Sega's
Shaw's
a video game
brother
company.
from
Saga.
8.
yeah.
Not Ethan Shaw, is that his name?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't
See, this is
think
what
I
happens
saw
when you
8.
try to do top 3 action movies. This is what happens.
They're so good.
Guys,
I
want
love
100 worst action movies of all time? What do you think the worst action movie of all time, according to this list, is?
Die Hard 3. I actually
Oh,
don't
I
know.
gotta scroll.
That's not
Die
a
Hard
good
3
guess.
was
I wish
Die
we
Hard
had
with a
video
Vengeance.
just now. Brian
Die Hard
just
with a Vengeance was a
scrolled
great
so
movie.
hard.
Samuel,
And I only got to 55.
Samuel L. Jackson was in that, by the way.
Also, while he's scrolling, The Expendables are quality action movies.
I only saw the first one.
Because of the actors that are
With the
in
Mel
it.
Gibson one, that's a good movie.
Because of the actors that are in it.
Yeah, well, that's what
If
makes
those were
that's
some-
the whole point. You
Right, I
bring
know.
in all
I'm
these
saying,
great
but those are
actors.
washed up actors. It would be a fucking grade B, grade C movie on Netflix.
Now,
Nope.
I've never seen some of these.
Have you seen
what-
number 100?
What's the bottom 5?
Number 1 worst movie of
the
all
worst,
time
Worst action movie of all time.
is Alone in the Dark from 2005.
What the fuck is
It had Christian Slater in it.
Well, I would say right now, off,
Never heard
off,
It
of,
also
that,
includes Tara Reid.
off of that topic, after we've been
I
we've
feel
been
like
a
I've
part,
seen that.
we've
It
been,
made $10 million.
we've been part of shout out AMC Entourage. We've been on AMC now for a few months.
A-list
A-list, and Top. This is the best movie I've seen.
Sponsor me.
Battlefield Earth.
This is
House
the-
of the Dead is 3.
Top Gun was the best movie I've seen.
I've seen House of the Dead. That
years.
was pretty shitty.
You ever seen Rollerball?
Yeah.
That's number 8.
Yes.
What?
That's got
Chris
LL
Klein,
Cool J.
LL Cool J, yeah.
and Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Fuck that.
They got
Rollerball
me,
was
yes,
fire.
bro.
Rollerball
This
was
is why.
the
This is
shit.
why. This is why. Because it had a 70
They did have a stupid ass chase scene in Night Vision though. That was really dumb. I was like, what the fuck?
So the best two things about here's the two stats of that. They had a $70 million budget, but only made $26 million. And then the guy who wrote the book said, "quote I have no interest in seeing this movie."
Underrated.
Well, that's not good publicity.
Mortal
Underrated
Kombat
action
Annihilation is 10,
movie. Oh, I love that movie,
Dude,
dude.
that was
it's
a
so
good movie.
It's so campy and shitty,
but it's so ahead of its time.
Underrated old action movie, Waterworld. Kevin Costner.
Dude, there is a almost cult hatred of Waterworld, and I do
love
not
that movie.
get it.
I thought it was good.
Waterworld is a great
Yeah, it's a great
fucking
movie.
Yeah.
movie.
The Adventures of Pluto.
That also, they keep popping in my head. Underworld franchise.
Underworld. God.
Kate
Yeah.
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale and the Lycans.
The goddess, Kate Beckinsale.
Vampires and Lycans.
I don't think I did. Any of you ever see the Street Fighter movie?
Yes. John Claude Van Damme, terrible.
Yeah, that one was bad.
It was awful.
So
That
I
was
said,
so
I'll
bad.
say real quick.
That was one that I saw when I was like 7, and I was like, "This is sick as fuck." And then I saw it when I was like 18, and I was like, "God,
God.
damn!"
Number
this is
20. Number
terrible.
23 is Mr. Nanny with Hulk.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
That was like what was it when the babysitter with Vin Diesel, the babysitter,
That was
pacifier,
one of
the
the ones that
pacifier,
came on
Pacifier,
TNT in the
pacifier.
90s at 2 p.m. when nobody was watching.
I said my top 3 because they were a great series too. You had Die Hard. I mean,
Well,
the Lethal
you know,
Weapon.
everyone considers good different. You know, everyone has different
If you
definitions.
like Paul Blart Mall Cop, because it's on the list.
I actually
Yeah.
did.
I did
That actually got it.
number
Wait,
2 is on the
what
list.
was?
That's
Oh,
not
hang
what
on.
reviews.
I had kind of a fucked up stoner moment. What is the Mall Cop movie with Seth Rogen? That's kind of depressing. Did y'all ever see that?
No,
Oh,
I don't like Seth Rogen.
Well, this movie was like a dark comedy, and the cop was
Observe and Report.
yeah,
Observe and Report,
dude.
yeah.
So I remember,
R.I.P. Ray Liotta.
dude.
He's in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Did we find out
I
what
have
happened?
I have a funny
died.
college
He
story
died.
about that. So when that movie came out, we were all in college, and we decided to ride around and smoke a little devil's lettuce before going to see this movie, because none of us, the internet back in 2008 2009 was still not very prevalent. So I guess none of us had watched this trailer. We just saw pictures of it and saw that Seth Rogen was in it. So we were like, oh, it must be funny. We got to go see it. Dude, this movie was fucking depressing. This cop like got bullied, and he like had like all these self-esteem issues and was like all upset with himself. And honestly, I couldn't tell you what happened, because we left with like 30 minutes to go, because we were just high out of our minds, and it was just sad. So we were like, let's dip out, go steak and shake.
I got another fun stat or thing. What year were you guys born?
1990.
Yeah. So
All three of you?
93.
Fucking child.
Wait, were you really born in
Yeah.
93?
can we check?
But you
his
both were in
ID?
1990?
Yeah.
The top grossing movie in 1990 was Home Alone.
Yep.
And in 1993 it was Jurassic Park.
That had action though.
My top movie was Back to the Future. 86, top movie.
What was 93 though?
Top Gun. Jurassic Park.
Was it really?
I'm reading it, yes.
We,
The first
you act like you remember. Like,
when
Dude, Jurassic
when I came
Park
out of the
was-
womb.
Jurassic Park was another movie as a kid. I remember seeing it really, because came out in 93, so I was 3 when it came out. So I probably saw it when I was like 8 or 9.
Best scene.
I missed Top Gun by
Best
a
scene
year.
from Jurassic Park.
wow.
Dude, when the fucking T-Rex is about to attack and the water starts to shake for the first time.
Yeah.
I remember
the
being
car.
scared shitless as a kid, being like, "Oh my god, they actually are gonna have a T-Rex."
You're actually right. I was gonna say when he rips off the house and dude's on the on the shitter,
Well, yeah, that's
That
kind of like the
was-
climax
that
of
was
that
good stuff.
moment. But I'm talking about the leading up.
and the girl is trembling in the little Ford Explorer in the back because the
They're
kid
try-
they get,
when they
Yep.
building
they
them
get
up.
the
Yep.
flashlight,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden the T-Rex is in the back glass when they hit the flashlight. Oh,
I can remember catching myself matching that little girl's breathing, just being like,
I remember the Jurassic Park moment where they're hiding in the kitchen from the raptors.
Yep.
"Yeah,
And they
dude.
see the stepping around the. Man.
Oh, fuck, dude.
What a good movie.
Oh my god. But yeah, Go see Top Gun.
Is that the next movie we're gonna end up seeing? Is
What?
Jurassic Park? What's next?
No, there's something else.
Well, we got Mission Impossible coming.
Pull.
I can't wait for the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Oh my god, that trailer is
Bloody
awesome.
I didn't even see the trailer. There's a full trailer. I thought there was just a picture.
Well, oh yeah, I'm sorry. There is just pictures.
Instead of honey, he just drinks their blood.
Mike's so high, he thought the picture was moving.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the picture of what's supposed to be Piglet too, and it looks like a warthog.
When I used to dabble into lettuce, we would watch all these trippy ass movies. I like. Did you ever watch the movie Cloud Atlas?
A long time ago.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! I watched that 4 times in a row.
You know what our go-to movie was whenever we took a little shrooms or smoked too much? Across the Universe.
What is that?
Dude, it's a movie. You like the Beatles?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mike, that movie's wild.
It is a movie. It is a musical with Beatles music, and
I've seen the Yellow Submarine, but I haven't seen that one.
Dude,
This is like newer. This came
this
out
is
in
newer.
when did this come out?
Mike. Let me
2000.
I'll get high with you one day.
let me give you an edible, and let's watch this fucking movie.
You gotta keep me awake.
I'll
Last time
give
I
you,
did one with
I'll
you,
give
I
you
fell
an
asleep.
edible. I'll give you an edible, and we'll get espresso.
Yeah, I got you.
God,
Jurassic Park. I'm sorry.
sounds terrible.
A Red Bull and an edible.
I'm not gonna be in on that. I will be.
Come on, Steve. It only stays in your system.
I've already
a
had
couple days.
heart palpitations for my fucking pre-workout. I'm
Jurassic World's the
down
10th
for
of June, so that's the next
That's the next one.
one. Then you got Buzz
Let's get our tickets
Lightyear.
now. Fuck.
Wait. There's something that comes out the 3rd. No, that was the boys. I'm thinking of the boys. Never mind.
Bob's Burgers comes out.
Fuck
I will
that.
be seeing that. You can go see Buzz Lightyear.
Yes,
Off
I will.
Off
Love and
topic.
Thunders in July.
Off topic to movies.
Bullet
Bullet
Train.
legs are blinding me. Can I borrow your sunglasses?
Hey, bro.
I get them tan a little bit.
There's another Halloween movie coming out in October.
Another
my
one.
cop uniform
I gotta
isn't
catch
shorts.
up. I'm a horror movie fucking fanatic, so
Black
I gotta catch
Adam.
up on them.
He never
Speaking
does.
of horror movies, I want to see that smile.
Listen,
movie.
by the way, all
Yeah.
right. So off topic, Halloween. I just don't get it because like I would just beat his ass. Like dude,
Yeah, they made him too. And like the original Halloween's Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween 1, first one. I mean, just can't
Like,
beat it. I
listen,
mean,
if Michael Myers walked through that fucking door right,
Right,
now, we
right.
would beat the shit
well,
out of
well,
him.
they started with like
Well,
the
yeah,
whole.
he never just walks. He never just walks. Well,
Right.
in the old one, he never just walks into a room full of 4
Well,
guys.
did you see the new one? He's in the middle of the
Well,
street
fuck
with
the
12
new-
people
fuck the
whooping his
new
ass,
one.
and he
Yeah.
just fucks
No,
them
not
all
just
up.
that. He gets shot multiple times.
Yeah, like,
he
what
gets
the-
on. He's on fire.
Like, no, like Steve,
So-
pull your truck around,
Right.
run this bitch over.
Right,
Like,
but here's what they did with it. They made it to where it's like it's getting kind of like spiritual, where he has like afterlife and stuff. That's what it felt like in
Yeah,
Halloween.
He's a monster.
Halloween what was the one? Halloween 5 and like the new ones with.
I don't know.
came
It's
out
like
years
Fast
ago.
and Furious. I
There's
saw
so
the first
many,
2
yeah.
and then tuned out.
my favorite
But-
shitty horror movie moment is Jason in Space, where they have these like holograms, and he puts these naked girls in sleeping bags,
Oh, yeah.
and he swings it around and beats
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit out of them with each other. I was like 7 and I watched that and it was hilarious.
And
to me.
ever since then, you've been fucked up in the head.
Well, you know?
What is this Smile movie?
Oh yeah,
It's like I can't find like anything online about it.
I can't wait for
Did
that.
we actually see a preview on it, or
Yeah.
did we just make it up altogether?
Is that our Mandela moment?
Here's why I don't understand. I found one thing
We were in the multiverse for
on
a split second.
IMDb, and it says here's the description. Thank you and credit. Wait, it says thank you and credit to Biteable, where this movie was animated and created, made with Biteable. Thank you and credit to Wix for free stocks images.
Have you heard anything
There's
about
literally
this
nothing on this movie.
Ethan Hawke movie, The Black Phone?
It looks weird.
It says releases June 25th. What is it?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm still fucking mesmerized by Top Gun. I can't get over it. I feel like I still got like my body's coming
Makes
out
you
of
want to
like
join
a
the Air Force, huh?
Air Force. You mean Navy?
They're in the Air Force.
No, they're,
They're-
Navy
they're in the
pilots.
Navy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought they were in
God.
the Air Force.
Hey, we're gonna take
all
a
right,
quick
Army boy.
commercial break while we beat the fuck out of Big Mike.
Okay, yeah. Feeling froggy? bitch?
Yeah, so that's what a lot of people don't understand. The Navy and Air Force, they both have fighter pilots. Air Force is mainly for carrier. I mean, they do have fighter pilots, obviously, but Air Force mainly has carrier units, meaning C-130s, Spectre gunships, air surveillance, stuff like that. We use them a bunch overseas. They're great. I mean, they're awesome. Can't do your missions without them. Navy battle carriers, battleships, stuff like that. Those dudes are, like you said, dogfighting.
Stop talking
They're
for a
going
second.
out fucking.
Stop talking for a second. Did we see anything on that Smile trailer, like about a director? Anything? Didn't it? Because now this thing is like, hey, there's a Netflix movie coming out called Smile, directed by Matt Reeves, about vampires.
Sounds like it sucks.
I don't know.
Like a vampire does. It sucks the fucking blood out of you.
Dude, that's blowing my mind that we can't find anything on it.
Probably because it sucks. Really bad.
Well, it hasn't come out yet. So.
But they have to have at least
sucks.
The
money.
IMDb page is Laura Mipson text.
It costs money to put your
real
trailer
quick,
in theaters.
Did y'all
bro.
see the Winnie the Pooh thing coming out? Is this true?
We already talked about that.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
No, I
Where-
know, but
where
is it
were you?
true?
Yes.
Yes, it's true.
I don't know. My sources haven't confirmed.
Okay.
Who are your sources?
Shout out IGN.
IGN is your source for movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
They-
You're really not finding anything.
No.
Smile.
I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm gonna look.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah, I looked up too, and there's nothing. It brings up a movie from 2012.
Yeah, and then there's one from 1975, and then 2009. I don't
Winnie the Pooh's Blood and Honey.
The hatch.
I think I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna be. That's gonna be one of those like saw it and it's will it hit the theaters? Probably not.
Yes, it will.
You think it will? Who's directing
Who
it?
knows? We can't find anything.
Who's
about
directing
it.
it?
And now they're talking about Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Are y'all talking about Winnie the Pooh or Smile?
I think now they're talking.
Smile's got to hit theaters.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, they showed a trailer.
If it's previewed in the theaters, it's going to theaters. It may be a limited release or something. But
I don't know. I still, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Top Gun, 20 out of 20.
This
I took the scale up by 10.
you
Yeah,
20 out of 10.
20 out of 20.
That's still 100%.
Top Gun has 20/20 vision, like I do,
100%. Best action movie I've seen
in a while.
in a very long time.
like that just looks like a guy in a warthog mask.
I mean, it might be.
It
how's
probably
that a
is.
movie?
It probably
But
is.
I mean, how's this a movie?
It's probably a sicko.
It's on
that-
the go on IGN. They have the full article.
It's probably a sicko
Yeah.
that watched Winnie the Pooh growing up and beat off while killing kittens.
No,
Or-
it's
or
No, the synopsis.
it's Leatherface.
Or he got touched by Christopher Robin, and now
Leatherface.
he's a murderer.
The synopsis was something about how they were abandoned.
Whoa.
Little far.
No, it's not.
No, I mean, still nothing on Smile.
No.
There's
Oh,
nothing.
trade alert! Christian McCaffrey no longer a Panther.
That's false.
This is not a sports conversation right now.
I know.
Yeah, there's nothing on the internet. I can't.
But I don't know, just going into the past compared to the old Top Gun, that was
Did y'all see the new Star Wars trailer?
I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I didn't
today.
see it. It's probably gonna be dope.
Oh, we're about to get a trailer for this Winnie the Pooh thing though, because they finished filming earlier this month, and this says Pooh and Piglet go on a rampage.
Oh, Piglet's in it too. What's the other one? What's the other one? What's the donkey?
Oh, this is gonna be in the vein of Sharknado
Eeyore.
slash like
I had to think
Ginger
about
Dead Man, because the guy directing it is also directing Firenado and Demonic Christmas
Was
Tree.
Firenado was he the same
Firenado.
dude that did Sharknado?
I don't think so.
Because Firenado that's taking the name of Sharknado.
It's just a different name.
Yeah, but it's fire.
It's Fire Nado.
It's pouring outside. Yeah,
God, I just got my bumper on my car.
Is it not waterproof?
because this says because they're getting so much press right now, they're going
It's
to expedite
raptor-proof.
editing and move it as fast as long as they can. After being abandoned by college-bound Christopher Robin, they go on a rampage. Oh, here's why it's going to be great, because the film was shot in 10 days.
Fuck
Oh.
off. Fuck off.
The film was shot in 10 days in England.
Shut
You
the
know
fuck
what?
up.
You know what? We have the capability to shoot a movie.
Yeah, we do. But
Yeah, we do.
We
We have
do.
iPhones.
We know people that hashtag Andy Page, love you, man. We know people that could make stuff happen. Graphic designers.
You know, I went to film school.
Trenegan went to film school.
This director gets it though. Sorry. He said,
You're good.
given the premise, the biggest challenge was when you try to do a film like this and it's a really wacky concept, it's very easy to go down a route where nothing's scary and it's just really ridiculous and stupid.
So that's exactly what it's going to
Yeah,
be.
he gets it.
I mean, it's not going to be a top tier movie, but the whole emphasis behind it, just who's in it and the characters, is going to be fucking hilarious, in my opinion. But it's got to be some twisted, like, I guarantee it's going to be twisted, like he was obsessed with him growing up and then killed his mom or did something stupid, and then all of a sudden he puts the Winnie the Pooh the mask on. But it looks like it's an actual pig mask.
And the way they're getting around being sued by Disney is they're making it based off of
But
the
Winnie the Pooh's a bear.
1926 versions of Winnie the Pooh because those aren't copyrighted anymore.
I was just reading some Tom Cruise articles, and where do we rank him as far as like actors of our time? You know, because everyone says like Leo's
Actors?
up there. Actresses both, but
So, like, women included?
as far yeah, obviously
Okay.
we can't leave them out unless you want to.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying leave them out, but I'm saying separate them.
Okay, fine.
So like the
What-
the Academy Awards, the Emmys, you have actors. and
Oh, best
actresses.
male and female.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to get something from
Anyways,
this movie.
all right. So where do you rank him among whether it be influential or best? Or you're probably not the best actor, but like look at his fucking look at his fucking catalog, man. Like
Well, do this because that's going to be
I
harder
agree.
to do. What's his best movie ever?
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
You think so?
Top Gun.
Well, Edge of Tomorrow was fucking great too.
No, Top Gun.
Hang on, they're so.
They even put a
All right.
roller coaster after him when
thing
Carowinds
I
was
have a
owned
list
by
here.
Paramount. They had a roller coaster.
A Few Good
after
Men,
him.
great movie.
Yes,
Mission Impossible, great movie.
I was
The
gonna
whole
say-
series.
I was gonna say the
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry
Eh.
Maguire is fire.
That's good, but definitely not his best movie. I would say I don't know if it's his absolute best, but the original Mission Impossible
Yes,
is still up there.
very much so.
So like
Top tier.
everyone says Leo is, the actor.
Okay.
He is top 5 for sure for me, at least.
Has to be, I think.
So, like, if I think of 3 actors that are in my top 5 right off the bat, it's Leo, Tom Cruise, and Denzel.
See, I don't.
Denzel.
I love Denzel,
What's your favorite Denzel movie?
but I think Denzel plays
Inside
the same
Man.
guy in every movie. He's like a multiverse Denzel. He's the same guy, just a little different in every.
I mean, you can say Tom Cruise did that to a point.
I mean, kind of, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Denzel
Leo-
is. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying Denzel's not great, but
What Tom Cruise movie list did you have?
this
Is
just
it-
ranked all of his movies ever.
What did it have as number 1?
Top Gun,
Top Gun. What did
the
it
first
have?
one.
What was it? Give me the top 5.
Number 5, Collateral.
That was a great.
that was
movie.
That's
really
5?
That was a great movie. I
Number
forgot
4.
about that.
Collateral?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
You ever see that?
Yeah, that was a while back.
Number
ago.
4, Edge of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Number 3, A Few Good Men.
Oh, man, get hit by a tornado.
Number 2, Risky Business.
That sounds like a train.
It put Risky Business at fucking number 2.
Yeah.
Risky Business isn't in my top 15. I don't think.
So wait, go back real quick. Top Gun got 57 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
the original.
No way.
It was
Jer-
ahead of
Jerry
its time.
Maguire's
It was
8.
ahead of its time.
That was a fucking like. I don't know, man. That's ridiculous.
War of the Worlds. I didn't really like that movie.
War of the Worlds was okay. It wasn't.
I thought it was a stupid ending.
that was one of those movies that you see in theaters because it was really, CGI cool.
Oh, I forgot about Rain Man. That's a good movie.
Yeah. That's more of, what's his face?
Maybe it tells me here. Dustin Hoffman.
Yes, Dustin Hoffman.
I actually really liked when I was little, and now I watched it again the other day, and I was
Last
like,
Samurai.
Assault on Precinct 13.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a
Oh
kids
my
movie.
god, are
'cause
we
you
should
said
talk
when you
about
were
that stupid Ethan Hawke movie?
I literally loved that
sucks.
movie before I went into the military.
The movie sucks.
and I loved it. And then now I watched it again the other day. I think I watched it after I got home from Jeff's from working one night, and I was like, God, this is not good. Like,
What's your favorite animated movie of all time?
Ooh.
Lion King, hands down.
animated.
Yeah.
Avatar doesn't count because it's not.
Not animated. No part of that is
Okay.
animated.
It's CGI.
It's not funny.
I don't know why that was funny, but it was.
Literally not funny.
Yeah, it
I
is,
mean,
'cause
there's real
no
people
part of
in
that
that
is
fucking
animated.
movie, Steve.
Just
What's your
continue.
favorite animated movie, Steve?
That's like saying Who Framed Roger Rabbit is your favorite animated movie.
See, that's a live
love that movie
action-
growing up.
That's
Wait,
a live
hey,
action CGI movie.
Real quick side note: Chippendales. They said if you like Roger Rabbit, watch that.
That's what my buddy just
so,
texted me
all right,
yesterday.
so
They got
all right,
Ugly Sonic in that movie.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I finally watched it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
You guys should watch it.
Favorite.
Favorite animated movies.
Back to this.
I'm about
you
to go-
took, you took Lion King. Lion
It's such a
King
good
is
movie.
definitely up there.
I'm gonna have to go with the South Park movie.
The South Park movie.
Guess
That was fucking good. I mean, it really was. The original South Park movie. That whole series.
Wasn't it nominated for?
It
for an
was.
Oscar?
It was
For,
actually.
like,
Look it up.
best song?
Fact check it. It was. It was. Those two guys did. Those two
She's the
guys.
biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
Those two guys did Basketball too. Another great movie.
That's a good movie.
Great movie. That's the only movie
hilarious
they've really been in where they showed their actual faces. I may be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure that's the only one.
They had the
but
super long dicks.
yes, those guys were just two awesome two nerds that just came together and they did all the basically more than half the voices on South Park and they just fucking killed it.
Where we at, Trinega?
Can't say Avatar.
I think I'm gonna have to come out of left field and go Toy Story.
Oh,
Super out of left field. I'm gonna go out of left field. I'm saying it's Brave Little Toaster.
Oh,
wow, you would.
So
Toy Story was solid though. Good choice. Good choice.
it was a weird thing because I love
Toy Story technically launched like the Pixar animation world.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, if you want speaking of sidebar, if you want a great documentary to watch or a great book to read, there's a Toy Story. I think it's on Netflix. Toy Story documentary and a Pixar documentary where it talks about the making of it and it goes into the making of Toy Story 2. And crazy story about Toy Story 2 is it almost didn't launch because they accidentally deleted everything.
Oh god.
And some lady that they had that had either transferred or had been fired or whatever 2 months prior had it on had the main copy on a thumb drive, and so that was the only copy that they had to release it.
Guess where she is now? Producer of Buzz Lightyear.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Steven.
Steven. It's like you and the fucking chips last week.
So
we can't.
I don't know. All right, y'all interrupted me.
God damn it.
Rounds be professional.
These
I wanted to do
motherfuckers
it
are
one-
trying to.
I wanted to
flip
do it
bottles
just to get
now.
on the first try to be like, yeah, what's up?
We're flipping water bottles that are half full to see if we can get them to stand up like the people do on TikTok.
What was your point? Go. We're getting sidebarred.
You did a solid one on Toy Story. I didn't think about that.
Are you changing your mind?
No, South
about-
Park was still really good because of the humor. I like humor. So
What about Avatar?
Shut up. Avatar also has anime in it.
Is that your favorite CGI movie of all
CGI.
time?
God damn it.
The new Avatar movie looks dope. We will be seeing that this. When does it come out? This summer? When is
I'm
it?
not
June.
Sure, actually.
It's. I think it's mid-June, right?
I don't know.
See, all right. Note for the next podcast: somebody needs to set up with the laptop so we can quick Google this shit.
Yeah.
Everybody go.
We'll bring my
Let
MacBook
Steve
in.
do it.
Hey,
That way he has
can we
his hands.
get a guy in the back that does the loud laughing like everybody else has?
That's the guy who Googles this shit.
Yeah, that's the guy
too.
who Googles everything.
Oh, glad Tom's not here. He'd just be farting in the fucking mics.
That was
Tom
it.
can't
That was
Google
this
fast
mic.
enough.
Oh, yeah. He also used your mic, and I wasn't even here. He could have used mine, but no, he didn't. He used yours.
That's it. Yeah.
Everyone knows about that because we were here for that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about that because I was getting food to fill
You
your
were still-
bellies.
you were still in
so
line
you
at
wouldn't pass
Chipotle.
out from lack of carbohydrates. I
We're supposed to be
was
cutting out carbohydrates. That's,
still need food to live, so I made you live.
You know what happens if you don't get food to live? Then you become a psychopathic pig and
You know what
bear
happens?
and you murder
You
people.
know what happens when you eat too much food? You become a Shamu, and
you know what happens
shout
when
out to
you do poopy.
you make poopy.
You make poopy.
All right, I got a good one. Favorite sports movie of all time.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans? Obvious choice.
I can watch that every day.
The
Fair.
Replacements.
That's a good movie.
Great movie.
Yes.
It's whaley. Brian.
You know what? Replacements, and then if I was being funny about it, I would say Waterboy because it was a sports movie, but Waterboy.
Goddamn, Waterboy is 1A for me. Dude, I love Waterboy.
Oh God.
But I'm being serious. Like Replacements was funny too.
Brian was there.
I was about to say Waterboy.
Brian was there with me. I was talking about Waterboy, and it was on when we were at Charleston.
Did
when
he
you bailed on
film?
us.
Yeah,
Did
and
he
then
film
shut
Waterboy after Happy Gilmore? Right.
Way
Yes.
after.
Happy. Yeah.
Way the fuck.
Yeah.
No. But Billy Madison, like his whole production line was started off of Billy Madison. I mean, I'm sorry, off of.
It's called Happy
what?
Madison
Happy
Productions.
Happy Madison, yeah.
Yeah, Happy Madison.
You know what else was a really good sports movie? Is Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey is a center fielder.
I thought you were gonna say Coach Carter.
Coach
never
Carter
seen
is a fire movie too.
Trinaga, what are you saying? Everybody
Yeah.
can do anything he wants to. He's
I bet it was a sports movie.
But note on Angels in the Outfield.
When we're done, I got the top 10 sports movies
Pull
of all
up.
time. Grossing.
The cast in Angels in the Outfield is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Young Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey,
Doc Brown.
Yep.
Doc Brown. Who's the fucking pitcher?
Oh,
I'm pulling it up right now, guys. Don't worry.
I don't care how hard you guys guessed, you'll never get more than, I don't know, 5 of the top 10 movies of all
Top
time.
10 sports
grossing.
movies?
Top 10 grossing sports movies of all
Top 10
time.
grossing sports movies.
Yeah.
Tony
You guys will-
Danza
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
plays Mel Clark. the
Remember, he was in
pitcher.
that movie, the trash can kicking field
Adrian.
goal Philadelphia.
Hang on,
Yeah.
hang on.
Sorry.
Hang on. Adrian Brody
No way.
Oh, yeah, he was in that movie.
is on the team as well.
The pianist.
Let me
Adrian
slow
Brody.
everybody down for 1 second. I want to say Space Jam.
It's on the list.
There you go.
It is on the list.
Why did none of us say Space Jam? I don't know.
Space Jam is number 3.
Yeah. Space Jam's number 3. Okay, I want to say, is this a top 10 list? Or
Yeah,
top?
grossing sports movie.
Okay, I want to say, Space Jam. I see that being top 5. Remember the Titans.
That's not on the list.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive.
It did not make a lot of money.
Who is making this list?
Major League.
Yeah.
People
Major
who buy
League.
them.
I
People who
was
buy
about to
it.
Radio.
Major League is not on there.
Major League is not on there?
Wow.
Invincible.
What?
Invincible.
No.
Sandlot.
No.
Wow.
Any given Sunday.
No.
I'm done. I'm out.
Are you ready for this?
I'm out.
I'm gonna read these to you, and you're gonna shit.
First
I'm
of all,
about to rage
first of
quit.
all, wait, I'm
Start at 10.
Hold on.
No. Hang on.
I don't want to start at 10 because 10 is the most ridiculous one.
Oh, man. All right.
Airbud.
Who the fuck made this list?
Oh, I got one. I
It's
got
the
one.
highest grossing of
I got
all time.
one. I
So
got
people
one. I got
ticket
one.
sales.
Highest grossing?
The highest grossing sports
I got
movies of
one.
all time.
What?
Blindside.
Blindside's number 1.
Rudy.
Rudy is not on this list.
Wow.
1 is Blindside.
Okay.
2 is Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Rocky
shit.
4.
I didn't think about Rocky.
makes
Space Jam is 3. 4 is $1 Million Baby.
What?
What
Dude,
the?
$1 Million Baby is a great fucking movie. Are y'all kidding me?
I didn't.
No.
5
Not
is just
top-
5
not
is regular
Trinidad,
Rocky.
Not top
Okay.
5.
Regular
Fuck
Rocky.
that.
I wouldn't. I don't know if
6
I put
is
it in a
Rocky
sports
2.
category, but dude, I forgot about all the fucking Rocky movies. That
7
could be
is
the top
7 is
5,
the
dude.
longest yard, the newer one.
The
With
newer?
With Adam Sandler?
How much did that fucking gross?
$190 million.
Are you shitting me? Are you, I mean, Chris Rock was in that motherfucker, but
Burt Reynolds.
Do you want to know how much
R.I.P.
Million Dollar
was in
Baby
it.
made? It made $232 billion.
Who? What did?
wait,
Million. I'm just kidding.
say that again.
Million. $232 million.
Well, yeah, it was the Best Picture nominee.
Number
Longest Yard was
Keep
a
going,
fucking
keep going,
Happy
Ryan.
Madison production.
number 8 was Waterboy.
Yes.
Well, yeah, Waterboy is fucking classic, but it's below the Longest Yard. Are you kidding
Number
me?
9 is Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit was
Whoa.
fire. Seabiscuit was fire, and another Oscar nominee, another Best Picture nominee.
Now this did come out a few years
not
ago, so
sports.
I don't know if there's been anything since. But
Sports.
Horse
number-
race what the fuck is horse racing?
It's a.
What the
What's-
fuck
what's
is
it about?
Seabiscuit
What is it, a
about?
hobby?
That's
like
like
it's a
when
sport.
That's like when you're not on a
What's number
you're
10?
not on a basketball
Oh,
team
oh.
at a school. You're on the rec team. That's what horse racing is.
10.
No, that's just when you're born abnormally
All right,
small.
number 10. Number 10. Where we at? Where we at?
Abnormal.
number 10 is Blades of Glory.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Fucking
We're gonna dance to one song and
Christ.
one song only.
Blades of
Jesus Christ.
Rocky is my favorite anthology of all time.
How?
That's
No.
bold. That's bold.
How is
listen,
Remember the Titans not
Over Star Wars?
How is Remember the Titans not on there?
Dude, I love Rocky, man.
I mean, Rocky is fire. Rocky
I
1,
can't explain
Rocky
it.
4 is good. But, I mean, like, you have so many good anthologies. And wait,
I didn't say
Are
it
you
was
saying-
better. I just said it's my favorite.
are you saying over Fast and Furious?
Oh man, it's tough. Like I grew up on Rocky, man. Like Rocky's
I mean, Rocky is fire.
Rocky raised me. That's how deep this goes.
Have you
I'm
seen, have you
I'm
seen
gonna tell
the
you right now
Creeds?
though
Have
that
you seen
list
the Creeds?
is
Yeah,
almost
Creed's fire
The
too.
Creeds are fire.
that list was almost 10 years old.
Does
How about
it makes me mad to hear that list.
my
Nothing good has come out
my
of the
guilty
last 10
pleasure
years, so.
favorite sports movie has Will Smith in it.
Oh,
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Bro.
I lied, Mike.
So-
it's 20 years old.
I
It's
thought
from
you were gonna
20.
say,
It's from
Muhammad's.
2014.
All right, that list can fuck off. But anyway, so
2004.
when I go play golf, before I go to bed, I like to get my mind right before I go play golf the next morning. So, guess what I fucking watch? The Legend of Bagger
That
Vance.
is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, it is a
Matt
good movie.
fucking
You're right.
Damon,
Dude.
prime Matt Damon.
Did he slap some,
Charlize
he didn't slap,
Theron.
he didn't slap anybody in that movie.
Huh? Charlize
Charlize
Theron.
Theron.
She's so hot in that movie.
Dude.
Since that list came
Still
out,
hot.
one movie went in and pushed the rest down, and it was number 5 is now Talladega Nights.
Will Ferrell for the win.
So that movie.
Talladega Nights is fire.
11
I wouldn't put it in a sports category,
Yeah,
but
that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
whatever.
11
Same thing with
is
horses.
Remember the Titans. 12 is Dodgeball.
Yes.
You want another great golf
That's
movie?
not a sports movie. That's the thing about this.
$1 Million Baby went all the way to
Horses.
15
Fuck $1 Million.
because A League of Their Own
A League of Their Own
and Creed.
fire.
Creed was over it.
I
League of Their
forgot.
Own is great. I'm not gonna lie.
Baseball.
You want to know another great golf movie?
Greatest game ever played.
There are
Shia LaBeouf, baby.
LaBeouf.
I'm surprised
Shia
the
LaBeouf.
movie with
Happy Gilmore's the greatest.
I'm
golf
surprised the
movie
movie
of
with Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum isn't in the soccer movie.
She's the Man?
She's the Man's not in that fucking list for how shitty it is.
You guys ever see the movie Holes?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf, great
Shia
movie.
That was a
Digging
great
that,
movie.
huh?
Great
Great
book
movie.
too.
We had to read the book in middle school.
Yeah, I read it.
Did you read it in middle school?
Yeah.
Love you. But like, you know, I don't know. Then again, who's making that list? That's the thing. Like,
IMDb.
It's highest grossing.
you know,
it's
Like,
highest
I get
grossing.
it.
you
I
can't
get.
lie about highest grossing
I
movies.
know that.
not
I
objective.
understand. I understand about the grossing part, but
But also the lists don't make sense. Like I just looked up this list and it's the highest grossing war movies.
oh, don't get me started.
Pearl Harbor.
Black Hawk Down is top 3, and I don't care what.
Number 1 is Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is that a war on?
Well, I mean,
It's World War II.
I mean, 45 minutes of the movie is in the trenches of World War
Oh, World War
One.
One.
Yeah,
sorry.
but I'm talking about realistic.
2's American Sniper.
Okay, I see that.
3 is Saving Private Ryan.
There you go.
4 is Gone with the Wind. And 5 is Pearl Harbor.
I want to kill.
Pearl
someone
Harbor
right now.
was an under. Also,
Why is Black
Harbor.
Hawk Down not top 5? You use real Army Rangers and real Delta Force guys directing that movie.
What movie did you say? Mulan is 12.
Black Hawk Down. All right, just stop, please. Just stop, please. Just stop. Just stop, please. That's
Tropic Thunder's 19.
Oh.
Black Hawk Down is 20. which means Tropic Thunder is better than Black Hawk Down.
All right, we're gonna pause on that.
Yeah,
Can
please,
we
I'm about to
talk
bust
about?
it for
Can we
Professor.
talk about Tropic Thunder
Oh,
for a
man.
minute?
Tom Cruise, baby.
Dude, another
Who's in
top
that?
tier
Yeah.
Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, you're right.
I will fuck you up.
I will
Tom Cruise, Matthew McConaughey,
fuck you with my own face.
Get him a Diet Coke. Get him a Diet
Jack
Coke.
Black, Robert Downey Jr., fucking Ben Stiller. You can't beat it.
Hobo's dick cheese.
I mean, what a movie.
All right, Flaming Dragon. Why don't you go fuck your own face?
There's some gods in the jungle here. We gotta get out here.
I gotta have my jelly beans.
I'm seeing shit. I'm seeing shit. I really am.
I'm thinking. We
When he
should wa- we should
fucking
watch that
eats
movie
the
sometime.
bat.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking we should pick a movie and watch it before we do the next one of these and then talk about it. Do you want it to be Tropic Thunder?
You never go full retard. Yes.
Ordered that patch, by the way. to put on one
The
of
one
my
that says full retard.
bags that I go shooting with. It's got Robert Downey Jr. in his Vietnam outfit, and it says you never go full retard. I'm putting that on my range bag. So
Just because theme song don't make it not true.
And here's the thing about nowadays, and I'm sorry for all the people that get offended by everything in the world, but people probably get offended by that movie now for certain parts. But unfortunately,
Sipping on a booty sweat and busting a nut.
but that movie was great.
I'm a dude
Look it up.
disguised as a
When did
dude
that
playing
gross? When
another
did that
dude.
gross? Real quick, fact check that real quick. But
Talk about a movie that could never be made today.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
it could not with certain reputations.
Robert Downey
but
Jr. went blackface.
Made $110 million.
It was the best blackface you've ever seen, though.
So
Yes.
compare that to another. Compare that to Saving Private Ryan. How much did that make?
So Tropic Thunder made 110, and Saving Private Ryan made
Lots of money.
That's totally two different movies. I'm just saying.
216, so double.
Okay, but that shows you comedy versus not.
You know,
comedy.
Wonder Woman doubled that. It made 400.
Vin Diesel died on the beach in Saving Private Ryan.
I know.
Should die in
On Normandy.
Yep, he got his head blown off.
Is it because he didn't have family?
His family wasn't
It's
there.
because all of his sons
He
were
didn't have-
privates.
He didn't have a car to get out of there.
Where's my charger?
You guys ever done the Fast and Furious ride at Universal?
I have. It wasn't that good. It was. You're on a bus and
It's a lot of
it's
Vin
Brian,
Diesel and
Here,
Tyrese.
Brian, how about this?
Kong was way better.
I think you should start watching the Fast and Furious franchise.
All right, and then report on it.
And then report on it.
All right.
Start with the first. You got to
You
chronological.
mean go by an order 1 through 12 or
Yes,
whatever?
just
they are?
watch them in fucking order. It's not.
I know, but he was
It's
like,
not
you gotta
Star
watch 'em. Like
Wars.
he was gonna say, you gotta watch them.
Well,
That's what I thought he was
some
gonna do.
dumbasses think you watched it in the order it was released, which is wrong.
Wait, what?
What the fuck are you talking about? Just watch it in the
You
order
know,
it was
Tokyo
released.
Drift happens at a different time than it was released.
So
in the
just
story.
watch it in the order it was released, like
No.
we all
Listen,
did.
I'm gonna go on Netflix or something and just start watching it.
Or it's on HBO Max. I think.
Whatever. I'll watch
Just
it.
watch it. Just watch it from 1 through.
All right,
like
I'll
we
watch
all
the
did.
first episode, the first whatever it is movie this weekend.
Yes.
Prepare for
report
text
back.
messages.
There's a science to it. Okay.
Then I want you
The
to
Fast
go home
and
and watch
Furious
Small
science.
Soldiers.
Small
Or the
Soldiers
Page
is
Master.
Fire. Page Master. Oh my god. Don't get me started on the Page Master. If that wasn't like 15 minutes of live action, that would be my favorite.
All-star cast.
That would be my favorite animated movie. Pull up that cast.
All-star cast.
All-star cast. Have y'all seen the Page Master?
No.
All right.
I'll watch
you
it.
pull up the cast. I'm gonna
What's it
try
on?
and pull
Can
up.
I probably pull it up at the house.
It's on
Pull-
VHS,
Pull up,
probably.
pull up a trailer.
My Fire
somebody.
Stick,
My
Joe.
phone's
My
gonna-
Fire
It's got
Stick.
Macaulay Culkin in it.
My Fire Stick's jailbroken. I can watch
Yeah,
anything.
it's got-
It's got Macaulay Culkin, it's got
Christopher
Christopher Lloyd, it's got
Lloyd.
Patrick Stewart, it's got Whoopi Goldberg, it's got Egg Bagley, it's got Mel Harris, it's got all of them.
You don't even know who Mel Harris is.
Yeah, she's a white woman.
Macaulay Culkin? Did you say Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay.
Macaulay Culkin was Home Alone.
He's like my library card.
My library card, man.
Leonard Nimoy.
You don't know who Leonard Nimoy is.
Spock, bro.
So, are we supposed to watch that now and then we could?
The sad part was they had a budget of 34 million and they made 14.
Whoa!
Wow.
Well, they got my fucking $4.99 or whatever the VHS cost because I definitely had that motherfucker.
VHS was probably. You're right. Probably
Christopher
was
Lloyd,
$5
Patrick
back.
Stewart, and Whoopi Goldberg all played animated books.
Can we talk about Blockbuster back in the day real quick?
No.
You see they're making a TV show?
Yeah, they're making a TV show on that. But do y'all, like the Blockbuster I grew up in my hometown had a
You grew up in a Blockbuster?
Blockbuster I grew up going to in my hometown had a brick wall on the side of it and had a return box.
I mean, it was a building.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's how you
It
return.
wasn't built out of
It-
wood.
nowadays I miss that.
Buildings
That makes
built
one
out
of
of
us.
brick.
You miss brick walls.
Stop it.
And
Stop
I'm
it.
high.
You miss late fees?
No, I mean just that was so cool when you go in and they had you
In,
pull the case and it didn't have anything behind it. You're like, fuck, somebody's got it. Somebody's got this goddamn copy. You didn't know.
In college, there was a video rental store we used, and my boy worked as a manager
Family
there.
video.
Actually, it was family.
Was
video.
it?
And I had like $150 in late fees, and he was like, "Bro, just give me $20, and we'll call it even."
That's why you wait till they just.
I still have my Blockbuster card that's laminated at my house.
Remember when you had to have a library card? Remember when people used to go to the library?
I have a virtual library card.
People still
Really?
go to the library. They're called scientists and
Charlotte Mecklenburg
doctors.
Library. You can get free audio.
Yeah, I
books
think
there.
there's more people that go to the library than you think.
Yeah, there are
I
because
can
you
fact.
both all three of you
I
just
listened
said
to-
something about library.
I listen to audiobooks like 5 hours.
I couldn't even tell you where the Charlotte
Michael's
Mecklenburg
fat.
Library is.
I know where two are.
What?
I don't live in Charlotte, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
All right.
For those of you who can't see us,
For our current listeners.
Steven is talking to his dog over the Ring camera.
When we're talking about cameras, I have a Ring interior and exterior cameras, and it's great because you can check on your fur friends that you love the most.
Ding dong. Did you hear that? That's somebody at the door. Hold on a second. Oh, it's the guys who don't give a fuck.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, hey, it's the Ring security guys wanting to sponsor us, but I thought it'd be funnier to do the
Snap,
other
crackle, pop. This episode's sponsored by Kellogg's.
one. All right, nice.
So what are we talking about next week, guys?
Well, I'm gonna watch the first Fast and Furious movie.
Let's do that. Pick each other a movie
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
that we haven't seen.
I told Mike he needs to watch The Page Master,
I'll watch Pagemaster. If I
Alright.
can
and I'll
find
watch
it.
Fast and Furious 1.
All right. What's Steve got to watch?
What's the one you
Now
were
you
saying
you guys
earlier?
pick each other a movie.
Yeah,
since
you
Mike
guys
and I
pick each
basically
other.
did it.
What haven't you seen? Have you seen The Godfather?
Yes.
I
I'm
haven't.
American.
I haven't seen The Godfather.
You're not.
Yeah.
That'll be next time.
I almost made Mike watch The Godfather.
Have you seen Black Hawk Down?
Okay, actually,
Yes,
well,
I've
no,
seen
I want
Black
Mike to watch
Hawk.
The Page Master more than I want him to watch The Godfather. Because
Can
it's
we
such a
make-
bizarre
can
movie.
we make them watch the same thing?
Real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah.
have
If
you
he's never
have
seen
you
it, yeah.
Have you seen The Page Master?
No.
All
you
right,
have
then,
to
yeah,
watch The
watch
Page
it.
Master.
Page Master.
Fucking, God damn it, Steve.
Okay, so now we got to figure out a movie for Mike to watch over here. Because Page Master.
Mike's seen a lot of
Wait,
shit.
have you seen 13 Hours?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me think about this.
Demolition Man.
Have you seen the movie Teeth?
Demolition
Wait,
Man.
wait. Have you seen the movie Teeth?
Yes.
Damn it.
Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
No.
You haven't seen Demolition Man?
Demolition Man?
Demolition Man.
No.
That's
Alright.
another good top tier,
Alright.
top 10.
All right, your
action
movie's
movie, by the way.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. That's a great movie.
All right.
That's actually it's on.
Have you
Paramount,
guys
I think.
seen the movie Teeth?
No.
Fuck no.
You guys got to watch Teeth at
We're gonna edit that out. What you just said.
You don't even know what it's about.
It's about teeth.
All right, so we got movies to watch next week. We'll have. I'll tell you what. We'll lead off with NFL predictions. Brian's gonna predict the record for the Browns. Mike's gonna predict the record for the Rams. Steve, I guess, is gonna predict the record for the Seahawks. if
And
he's-
also my quarterback.
We already got yours, though, on the first one.
Yeah, we'll get more in depth on it though.
I might change my answer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
A lot can happen in a week.
Yeah, they'll lose week.
We're going in- we're going
McCaffrey
in-
could be gone.
We're
in
going
a
into
day.
OTAs. I mean, shit.
McCaffrey would be gone in a day.
Sounds good.
All right, dope. Watch your movies.
Peace.
Peace out to episode 2.
Okay, bye.
Later.